Hi, I just wanted to do a quick review on the 3D webcam that I bought a couple of weeks ago. It's called Monero. Uh, 3D webcam, you set it on your monitor and you have an option of recording video in 2D or 3D. And I've been experimenting with with 3D for a long time, many years. And I've taken two digital cameras and put them on movie mode and recorded about 10-minute video because that's about as long as I can get on my digital cameras before the batteries go dead of stereo and recording it with the same subject with two different cameras. And those people out there that have studied stereo 3D know what I'm talking about. But of course, the key, as everybody knows, is to synchronize the two cameras so they begin at the same time. I've had no problem. I have a couple of Panasonic Lumix cameras that I use a timer on, a 10-second timer, and I've had no problem at all having the videos on both cameras come out pretty close to each other. Put them in Stereo Movie Maker, and it looks pretty good. Problem is with my camera records in MOV or QuickTime, and Stereo Movie Maker doesn't accept MOV or QuickTime video files. So you have to convert the MOV file to MPEG or AVI file, so the Stereo Movie Maker that makes it into a stereo movie for you with two different video streams can do that for you. MOV, I have to convert the MOV file into MPEG, and seems like every time I do that through some kind of a program that converts the files, the resolution ends up being absolute crap. And I guess it's through compressing or decompressing or whatever it is. But it's just not the way to go. I'm going to hook up a stereo cam that I bought, which is an attachment that you put up to a single camera that divides it into two different video streams. And so I'll be experimenting with that the next few weeks. And I've read a lot about how to do this. Seems like when you go on the internet, people talk about it on different blogs and so forth. They only tell you, you can only go up to a certain point, and then they leave you stranded. They might say, oh, there's a 3D editing program in Sony Vega editing program. Well, they don't tell you which editing program it is. There's lots of different Sony Vega editing programs. And then other people say, well, you have to have 8 or above. Well, you have to have 8, basically, to get a special 3D editing program where it converts it to anaglyph, your files to anaglyph and interlaced and so forth, where you can use it with shutter glasses. But anyway, as far as getting back to the webcam, I'm not really impressed with it. It's convenient, it's fun. I've never had a webcam before, so it's kind of a novelty to me. But the 3D image, as you might see in some of my other videos that I do, is not that good, and I'm not really impressed with it because it seems like it only really works correctly maybe one out of 5 or 6 times, and I have to uninstall the program. I have to reinstall it. It just doesn't work properly. If it was dependable and it worked properly all the time, and it would be great, but it doesn't. Not in my experience anyway. It seems like during the day or when I have my computer on, and it's a nice computer that I have, It's clean. There's no viruses on it. Fairly new. It seems like the webcam, the image starts drifting. You know, I mean, I realize you're supposed to kind of go slow. You know, and so it won't streak. But I noticed that if I have the computer on or the webcam on for any period of time, that it really lags, and I can go like that, and 2 seconds later, the actual the actual image. I mean, you can view it on the monitor in real time as you're doing it, but I can go like that, and it takes. It seems like when I view the video back, it takes, a couple of seconds for my hand to catch up. And then I notice that the audio starts drifting, and what's coming out of my mouth isn't really what I'm saying at that time. So, I really wouldn't advise people getting it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a nice gadget. I don't know why they couldn't have done it a little bit differently, uh, but I would definitely try to get two cameras or get one camera with this adapter that you put on the lens that makes two different video streams, and then you'd have a really nice stereo 3D image to display. And I'll tell you, this is the first and the last time that I ever buy anything from Amazon. I mean, it took them 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks just to send it. I mean, that's ridiculous. Why would it take 2 weeks before they actually get off their butt and mail it out to you? That just doesn't make sense. You could have walked it by then, you know? Anyway, good luck to you if you're trying to do the 3D thing, and I'd really give it a second thought before I buy this 3D webcam. Thanks.